Well, that's me. Hey, y'all. I'm your average geek. You know, geeks rule. Yep, that's me. Although sometimes I can be kind of cool. Yeah, sometimes. I'm 27. Apparently that's still going uphill. Woohoo! Lucky me. I love cake. Like serious love. Sometimes I wish I was a cake monster and all I did was eat cake. Have you ever felt that way? If you have, we could be soulmates. You should call me. I also have this insane need for speed. Someday I hope to own a Harley and then take my many minions to school on it. Well, anyways, moving along. What you're gonna notice in the next minute or so is me growing up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna see me going from 12 to 27 in less than 30 seconds. Here we go. You're gonna see is a bit of a trend here. You'll notice at 12 and 21, I have this big black bubble around my head. At 17 and 27, it sort of disappears. Well, what is that big black thing appearing around my head? Well, that is my jihad. Jihad? Why is it that when people think of the word jihad, they think of Muslim militants, extremists, and they feel like they gotta run out, hide for cover, hope they don't get bombed, and hold out the peace flag? I think it's rather sad that the word has been abused, but in Arabic, the word jihad is a noun, which means to struggle. It could be a struggle against anything really, a struggle against oppression, or one's own self. There's no thrill in easy sailing when the skies are clear and blue. There's no joy in merely doing things which anyone can do, but there is some satisfaction in reaching a destination you thought you'd never make. When you get into a tight place and everything goes against you, when it feels like you can't hold on a minute longer, don't give up, for it is just at that place and time that the tide might turn. When defeat comes your way, overcome your difficulty and set sail once more towards your goal. For to overcome difficulty is to experience the full delight of existence. So getting back to that circle around my head, it's called a hijab. It's been my struggle, a constant battle of my will and soul. For me, hijab is an act of modesty that starts from within. As you begin the process of defining you as a person, the you eventually translates into everything you do, starting with modesty in your character. And as you continue to grow, those morals translate into modesty in your actions and in your appearance. And eventually, when you reach that highest point of what I describe as modesty, you create a silent, unspoken sense of solidarity that defines you and what you stand for. It doesn't mean you become flawless in nature, but you now carry with you a responsibility, an ultimate in modesty, from your mannerisms to the way you dress. To me, that is hijab. And to be able to achieve that perfect level of modesty reflected in behavior, speech, and appearance is my jihad. But we all have our temptation, or rather Adam and Eve syndrome, as I like to call it. We all have our own struggle or jihad, and we must all strive to overcome them. For it is that struggle that gives us clarity as to why we're here. You see, the tragedy of modern man is not that he knows less and less about the meaning of his own life, but that it bothers him less and less. I believe that when we face challenges in life that are far beyond our own power, it's an opportunity to build on our faith, inner strength, and courage. Find strength in your weaknesses. and overcome them. Be that superhero on the inside. This is me for now, though, in my bubble, on a never-ending soul-searching journey in this temporary world. Sort of like a man with his head on fire, searching desperately for water. I think I need some cake now.
Mommy, can I draw too? I'm drawing a penguin. No, I'm drawing a fox. I'm drawing a fish. Here.
Leila, what's your jihad?
Chocolate. Rice Krispies. Broccoli. Cheese. Oranges. And Dora? No, the Dora going